What is going on, guys? The Cats are back. Joe Tillery's back in another video talking about myself in the third person. You know it's going to be a bad one, folks. That said, I'm fired up to talk to you guys, and I'm pumped to be back in action covering Kansas State recruiting because some cool things happened on Monday, and I'm pumped to talk about that in today's video. Before we get into it, this show is not brought to you by anyone, though it would be cool if it was. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and help me out as we continue to work towards the future of Kansas State recruiting, Kansas State football, Kansas State basketball, any other thing you want to toss in there, or just support me if you like these videos. If not, no worries, I totally get it, but let's jump into things here. Cats added 2 blue-chip recruits on Monday. No, I know what you're thinking. We didn't get any new commits. Some dudes got some significant boosts to their stock. The 2 players I'm referencing in today's video. We're going to talk about a talented receiver you see in the thumbnail. It's Max Lovett. And you also got Justin Morales. Both dudes got significant bumps up on Rivals that now aggregated officially with On3. They're now merged into one. So Rivals, On3, it's all the same to an extent. 2 players got significant boosts. And when I say that, let me walk you through what that means. Now, it wasn't just okay, maybe 30, 40 spots up. It wasn't just, okay, this kid could be a 4-star. He could be this. He could be that. Lovett jumped up a ton of spots. To clarify, 24/7 Sports has him ranked as the 244th ranked player at his position, so receiver, and that's a consensus 3-star with an 85 grade. Rivals said to hell with that. He's now a 4-star recruit. Nationally, he is 259th in the country. He is a blue-chip recruit in the On3 Top 300, the 43rd ranked player at his position, and the 2nd ranked player in the state of Colorado. Justin Morales, another kid we'll talk about, got a significant bump. 24/7 Sports a little higher on him. He's an 87 overall grade, 3-star consensus, and the 65th ranked player at his position. Rivals once again boosted him to a 4-star status, and he's ranked 24th in the country at the interior O-line spot, and the 43rd ranked player in the state of Texas. Those are big-time adjustments for Kansas State football. And it pays way, it pays dividends to the guys recruiting these dudes. Now, to talk a little bit about Maxwell Lovett, he's the target in today's video. I did want to mention Morales as well. But for starters, Kansas State now is a player in the On3 Top 300 that's committed to the Cats, and it's a beautiful thing, folks. I'll toss up some of his highlights here and talk about the background, talk about his ability, but quick things that jump out to me. His film kind of looks like Jace Brown. He's dotting dudes up. When I say dotting dudes up, he's routing dudes up, in the open field. Like, nobody's sticking to this kid one-on-one coverage. He's not just going up and mossing dudes. He's open. The separation is there, and it's not just because of like, okay, this is a damn good throw. They threw him open. This kid is cooking dudes. Barbecue chicken at the 2nd level. The 1st to 5 yards of his first route, every single route you're going to see this highlight clip, the dude is taking 2-3 steps, and he's moving, and he's open. Yeah, there's some damn good throws. Yeah, there's some okay coverage here and there, but the kid is getting open, and you love to see that at a young age. But to talk about it here, Lovett is 6'1", 185 pounds at Cherry Creek High School. In 2023, he had 39 catches, 627 yards, and 9 scores. Over his 3-year high school career, in terms of stats that are recorded through some of these national recruiting services, he's got 4 rush attempts, not the biggest thing, 38 yards and a touchdown, but he's a receiver. 119 grabs for 1,844 yards, not 1,844 scores. That'd be 1,800 touchdowns, 19 receiving touchdowns in the season, 1,844 yards. The kid's a baller. And now national recruiting services are starting to see it. And this kind of goes a long way for Kansas State recruiting because this isn't uncommon for the Cats. Like, you see guys commit to Kansas State, and then a lot of dudes, for whatever reason, whether it's 24/7 Sports or On3 now Rivals, they reevaluate it because they trust the development. I mean, you look at Cooper Beebe, you look at Deuce Vaughn, you look at Felix, you look at Jacob Parrish, you look at Des Purnell, guys that have become really, really household names. DJ Giddens, to just leave off the stud DJ himself. These are guys that national media says, it's kind of a crap player. They get to Kansas State, suddenly 2 years later, they're a damn good player winning all Big 12 awards. Guys that can be NFL players picked in the first 3 rounds. That's the type of recruiting that Chris Klieman's done, and the player development at a program like Kansas State University. So seeing guys like Lovett and Morales jump up in recruiting numbers, it's not the most out of the ordinary, but it says a lot about them as players. Now, Cherry Creek High School is an absolute powerhouse in the state of Colorado this season, actually really the last handful of years. If that sounds familiar to you, another teammate of Maxwell Lovett, Oliver Miller is committed to the Cats. He also plays at Cherry Creek. But listen to this. So this was a list from On3's Lawrence Fernandez, who ranked the top 25 high schools in the state of Colorado. And the Cherry Creek Bruins were number 1 on this list. Let me read you this insert here. After dropping its season opener against Skyridge, Cherry Creek rattled off 13 wins, including a triumph over Legend in the Colorado High School State 5A State Championship. I said state twice. It is what it is. Last season just cemented the Bruins' credentials as the top high school football program in the state, as they're now a staggering 59-6 over the last 5 seasons. That is so good, it's unreal. Like I said, Oliver Miller's there. Maxwell Lovett there. Guys that are going to have impact at Kansas State when they get on campus, and I'm pumped to see the additions continue to rise. But let me continue on through this. I know I'm just kind of rambling off a bunch of different things. but I'm pretty fired up if you can't tell. Now, he's not just good in the open field. Like, he's not just a quick footwork guy. He's got other accolades to his game, notably including his speed. The kid ran a 10.59 100-meter dash. That is legit burner territory. The dude is quick as hell. K-State offered after a camp last June, I believe. It was the June camp. Offered on side and committed on June 18th. It was a quick turnaround. The kid wanted to be a Cat. Short work, got it done quickly, and now he's reaping the benefits, not just because of it, but because of the work he's put in. Kansas State's seeing some recruiting benefits as well. That's awesome to see for both parties. Now, K-State didn't just luck into the recruitment. There were some good teams offering him, but he chose the Cats over Oregon State, Boston College, Colorado State. Local one, I know that Colorado State may not be a huge threat to most people, but in-state schools are always a little bit, they outkick their coverage a little bit with the local prospects. No worry for K-State. They got the job done. They got it done effectively. After a strong camp, he became a Wildcat. And now he's one of the crowning names in the class. And, it depends how you feel about the whole blue chip thing. I'll say this. For those wondering blue chip recruiters, it's a 4- or 5-star guy that comes with some national accolades and is expected to have an impact quick and early on into their college career. Now, it doesn't always work out that way. Obviously, there's 5-star guys that don't work and they transfer. That stuff happens every single season. That said, the general idea of a blue chip now applies to both these two players. Super quick break. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, 63% of the people watching this video right now are currently not subscribed to the YouTube channel, and feel free absolutely to ignore this and skip this, whatever the case is. But those of you that are watching right now and are unsubscribed, be sure and consider hitting that subscribe button if you love Kansas State, if you appreciate the channel. It's a great way to support me as I continue to grow on this journey, and it's also incredible to bring more K-State fans in like yourself on a consistent basis to see more of my K-State content. Once again, if you're in that 63% or if you're in the alternative in the 37%, I love and appreciate you. Back to the Cats. There's a blue chip ratio that Bud Elliott over at, I think it's 24/7 Sports. It could be CBS Sports, another kind of aggregate, so I don't know what the situation is there. But Bud Elliott has this blue chip ratio where in his mind, to win a national championship, you have to have I think it's 50% of your roster needs to be a 4- or 5-star recruit. I don't believe in that crap. I think you can get the right dudes no matter where you go. If you build the right roster, you can win a national championship. Doesn't matter if the kid comes from Emporia State or he's a 5-star at a high school. If you have impact on the football field like we've seen at Kansas State, after a couple years period, you can win a national championship. Now that said, it certainly doesn't hurt to have these 4- and 5-star kids with high upside immediately. This is a big win. He's a smooth route runner. He's got good hands. He's got good size and speed. He's got the yards after catch ability. You love to see that we've had some K-State receivers have, but I can't really move past that J1 comparison. Jace Brown, the comparison's there. He's getting open, quick separation, quick feet, nice hands. The dude looks like the part of what Jace Brown became, and you saw the impact he had as a true freshman. Obviously, Will Howard throwing in the football sometimes, then Avery Johnson hit 600 yards as a true freshman, and then is coming off the most receiving yards under Chris Kleiman since Malik Knowles, since Byron Pringle, not obviously under Chris Kleiman, but it's been a long time since we've had damn good receivers. Jace Brown's shown up and shown out. If this kid follows that similar path, doesn't have to be his freshman season, doesn't have to be thrown out there as a true freshman. If he's a guy that shows up, shows out, continues to work his tail off as to what you've seen on tape, what you've seen in recruiting numbers, this is going to be a damn good thing for Kansas State. And I'm fired up that the good guys are getting recognition. It's not just, hey, I committed to Alabama, let's make me a 5-star even though I was a 3-star. It's the guys that put in the work that maybe are under-recruited. Miles Tedecki, the quarterback, also saw a significant upgrade. Now he's just outside the top 500. There's a lot of dudes that get adjusted. The right ones deserve it. The right ones get it. This is a big win for the Cats. Now, it's not as simple to say as, okay, now that he's a 4-star, he's going to be an NFL player. It's not as simple to say that. The kid can show up and not have the impact he wants or whatever the case is. You still got to work. You still got to develop. But it says more than just him as a player. It says more about the class as a whole. You now have some recruiting momentum. You have 2 4-stars committed outside the top 300, one inside, one outside, likely with Justin Morales. You're going to have some damn good people interested in Kansas State because you're seeing what happens. Okay, I committed here. My numbers got reevaluated. People are paying close attention to where I'm at and where I'm committed to. That's something cool for me, even though stars are just a secondary thing. You could have 5 stars and have 5 catches in the year. You could have 2 stars and have 115 catches. It's all semantics. It's all stuff under the bridge. But the point of what I'm seeing is that Kansas State's getting some national love from the media, and that's never a bad thing, folks. But that'll pretty much do it for today's video. I'm fired up about both editions. Just wanted to kind of touch base because I didn't get to either of the recruitments because I was at the bachelor party when both committed, I believe. Or something around that range. So I just wanted to kind of jump in and hit you with some quick Cat talk. And we'll be back tomorrow or the next couple days talking ball about the Cats. And I'm really enjoying getting back on top of things, talking to you guys just about every day. Pretty dang cool to see, and I appreciate all the love and support on the channel. But I'll talk to you guys here soon. Go give some love to both these dudes we talked about in the video. Hit them up on social media. Send them some love because they are big-time additions in the class. And I can't wait to see them put the pads on, folks. But that'll do it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Go Cats.